video, what I'm going to go over is how to get higher conversion rates on your painting campaigns. Okay. So a lot of the times what we see is conversion rates that are just horrible, 3%, 5%. And that shoots up your cost per conversion in like the $300 to $400, dollar cost per clicks. Okay. So this is an example of like maybe a low cost campaign, right? We're not spending a crap ton of money here, but we are getting a solid conversion rate. Okay. And this is just the beginning. We're just getting started here. Okay. So, the main thing to get to this point, you need to have kind of the pieces together, okay? So you need to have call tracking set up correctly. You need to have the form tracking set up correctly. You need to have a landing page. You need to have, your best keywords in there. You need to be able to, in this case, we're also dayparting, which basically means we're running Monday through Friday, 8 to 8 or 8 to 6, if I remember correctly. And you have to have those things in place, right? Before you even start to consider running a campaign like this, because if we didn't have conversion tracking installed, we weren't able to know the conversion rate or anything like that. So, you really, really need to pay attention to those small details and not just think that all the work is within Google Ads itself, because it is, but without that tracking stuff, you're not going to have the best results. Okay. So, if we go to the campaign here, show you is some of the keywords here. Okay, so here's some of the keywords here, and this client is based in Niagara Falls, and you can kind of see here we have a lot of keywords that are focused around like kind of their main areas, right? That makes sense. They're based in certain areas. We want to focus there. These location type keywords, we have seen that typically convert the best, because when someone's like looking for a painting company, they're looking for a local painting company. No one really wants to work with like, a company that's like 3 hours away. Like, well, I'll just find a local guy here. Like he could probably give me a better price or anything. He probably knows the houses and everything. So you can see here there's a lot of them in there. Okay. Another thing that we do is negative keywords. So this is also like huge as well too. So you can see these are actually recently added here, but these are also, you can see just a bunch of negative keywords that we've added over time here. Okay. So we have about 360. This is a very light version of our keywords. So we usually have a lot more than that, but sometimes when we put too many keywords in the beginning, kind of stifles the campaign. So in this case, it was just the right fit there. So make sure you have the right keywords. Make sure you have negative keywords. I'm not going to show you the landing page because it has all the client's information there, and that's the secret sauce. But if you are interested in that, I'd be happy to show you. Just click the link below. Should be a link somewhere. Put in your information and say, hey, I'm interested in the Google Ads landing page, and I will show you. Cool. So that's the keywords there. Let's go back over here. Locations, pretty self-explanatory, but we are targeting just certain locations around this client's business there. So pretty self-explanatory there. As I mentioned before, we have the ad schedule going, so there is no issues. We're just running Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So let's get rid of that there, and let's see what else we can show you here. As far as the conversions go, we are tracking the calls and then also form submissions. Okay, so these last two leads were form submissions there, and we also are tracking the call extension and then the calls from ads. Okay, so let's see what else we can kind of show you here. Let's see here. So if we go over here, locations, ad schedule. As far as assets go, we are doing a bunch of assets for this client. So assets are basically extensions here. So we want to make sure that we're using all of these or as much as possible. Okay, so this just makes your ads bigger and really just helps to just increase the kind of performance there. Okay. Another thing as well too is that when you're starting a campaign, what you want to do is go to the settings here, and you're going to want to do a couple things here. Okay, so first is this networks part here. This is automatically enabled from Google. Remove these immediately. These are just networks that you don't want traffic from. Okay, you can try it. you're going to get cheaper clicks, but you will not get leads from this, I guarantee you. Okay, so make sure that is removed there. Okay, and then when you start a campaign, you're going to want to set some kind of some kind of bid limit here. Okay, so typically when we start campaigns, we start them on maximize clicks unless the account has tons of data, which most of the times they don't. And then what you're going to want to do is put some sort of bid limit on here, because sometimes these can get crazy. It can be $30, $40, $50, $100, and no one really accounts for that big of a cost per click there. So you want to get that squared away. Okay, you want to put your regions, you want to put negative locations, the places you don't want to show, which is just equally as important. Okay, and then another thing that we like to do as well is in the beginning, at least, and you can open this up later, but let me show you here. No, not the end schedule. Oh, this is another cool thing too. If you like getting more calls, bump this up and you'll start to get more calls there. Okay, and if we go, you can see here in our devices, we have computers at a negative bid right there. So the reason we do that is because we have just historically seen that computers just don't convert as well. So we keep it on mobile devices. We never run tablets. So don't run tablets. That's my recommendations for this. But as you can see, the campaign structure is it's well thought out. It's exactly what you need to run a campaign. The secret sauce really comes from like the landing page and how the landing page works. If you were to send this traffic to a dog crap website or something, like, you're not going to get anything from this. Okay, and this is when I see people spend like $1,000 or $2,000 and not get a single lead after like 2 months or 3 months. So don't be that person. Send it to a landing page. If you're having issues with landing page, go look up landing pages. We've been working on our landing page for years and years and years. So the main thing is you want to have a hero section that has like the form at the top and all of that good stuff. Okay, so that's a whole other video though, but in this video just want to show you this case study here. 20% conversion rates. We know what the heck we're doing here. Again, this is not a high spending campaign. We're continuing to ramp up. So if you guys have any questions or comments about this campaign or any campaigns in general when it comes to Google, go ahead and comment below, and be happy to answer any questions for you guys. And if you guys want to have us manage campaigns or take a look at your campaigns, happy to do some audits for you guys. Comment below, and or you can go to my website, freshcoat.io, and submit the form. I'll get in contact with you.